Today, too muddy. So I won't be able to do any pushing today. Pink ribbons are trees that I want to push down, save them, use them for firewood. When I have time, I'll cut them. It's not too muddy here. Here is some cloth road fabric. And some type of bone. Ooh, yeah. A little walking tour of the property since I am unable to use the bulldozer today. A little place I had a small fire. This is at the lower side of my property. It's a mess, but it's just me. Usually just with a bulldozer. Sometimes I have the excavator here. It's been raining nearly every day. Today's the first day no rain for the past 2 weeks. We had off and on rain mostly every day. We'll go down there and walk. I just got this DJI tripod. Gimbal, I think it's called a gimbal. I don't know how to use it yet. I didn't download the app. A walking tour through my property. June 1st, 2025. I've been working on this, I call it an access road, new road, for about 2 months, but for probably a year and a half, but only actually 2 months worth of work with just a bulldozer. That dirt there is from that pond I'm building. It's very, very wet dirt. It's been sitting there for a couple weeks. This hill, I cut that in with just a bulldozer. Oh, we had a tree fall, slip. Wow. Some deer tracks. No, it's a beech tree or an ash tree. Yeah, look at that. That's good. I don't have to try to push it with a dozer. Look at that water. Need to get a culvert to put it there. But the culverts, I'll need 40 feet of culvert, 36 inches round, approximately $2,000. So I'll have to save up for that. And I will try to keep the water in one location. But it's just me. I'll keep at it. Let's see if we see any frogs. I saw some frogs down here before. Oh. Wow, look, you can see where the water goes. It builds up, overflows here. This was not like this a week ago. Look at that, you can see how it's finding its own path. Good. I'm making this video for myself so I can look back at it in the future and when I get this place cleaned up and looking nice. Very muddy. Very, very muddy. Here's my pond that I'm working on. It doesn't fill up because there's a old steel culvert under there. I cleaned it out and so I don't have it fill up and make a mess. Quality of the video is not good. This is kind of my first is 20 acres of land, approximately, might be 21. I don't see any deer tracks. Usually there's a lot of deer tracks. There's 360 degrees. So now you'll be able to see what the property looks like from walking it instead of being on the bulldozer. What kind of bird is that makes that sound? If anybody knows what that bird is, what species of bird, what type of bird that is, comment. Let me know what kind of bird that is making that sound. Where is that bird? Okay, here's my second pond. And that pond, right above it, is the natural spring that feeds this pond and the pond below. As you can see, there's no other housing, buildings around on the 20 acres. I'll need another culvert here, another 40 foot of 36-inch culvert. I'll make this pond very nice over time. The natural spring that provides the water is strong here. And someone threw trash down here over the years. There's a hot water tank there, a washer down there, gas cans. I've been slowly cleaning that up. Okay, I'm on the top side of the property, the opposite of where I entered. So this is where I will cross over here, come around, and go out and back to the first pond. See some small burning piles I have throughout the property. 20 acres is a lot to clean by yourself. How about that sandstone there? That's very nice. That's 3 foot by 4 foot piece. We'll save that for something in the future. This piece is flat, this part of the road. Very nice location. This area would overlook the 20 acres of land. A lot of nice trees. This would be a nice location. We'll do another 360. I understand. I'm learning. We'll do the 360 now. I pressed some buttons on this gimbal and I confused it. I don't have a mic. I probably should get a mic. I'm not sure if you can even hear me in this video. The video, so it took 19 minutes to walk half the property. Well, half of the perimeter. Look at this cool tree. 2 different trees. That's a cherry tree and a maple tree. Look at that. They're very big trees too. That's many years. I have a few walnut trees here, oak trees, maple trees. I really like this location. It's steep, and that's the natural creek. And there's about 15 acres of land over here, natural creek. Very nice piece of property right there, overlooking 15 acres. Be a great place to put maybe a home. that's where we started up there. It goes around, around, and around, down, down, and back up to the main road. Over time, I'll get good at making these videos. I'll start practicing making more. How pretty that is. That's nice. Here's my mess at this angle. There's a lot of trees, so it never gets a chance to dry up here at this area. It stays wet often. I've been trying to remove some trees to let the sunlight get here, so in the future it'll stay dry, stay more dry. I found that tire in the creek. Maybe that old tire was 15 feet in the ground in the creek where I'm building that pond. So it had to be there for 50, 60, 70, 80 years. I don't know. So let's see how hard this dirt got. Ooh, look, a deer went up this. Here's another angle of my pond. So this will be how I access my property. A couple hundred yards that way is the county road. Paved county road. Great location. Still very wet. Not many deer tracks. Just trying to burn some of these old trees. Not old trees, but trees that I pushed over. This tree's dead, but it is a very tall tree. If I push that down, that's a lot of work to cut up. A lot of firewood, but a lot of work. Then we have this tree. It needs cut down. That tree needs taken down. That tree needs taken down. That tree needs taken down. Yeah, this creek's pretty strong. Even though it has rained, but it's still pretty strong. Comment and let me know how I can improve my video or my future videos. Okay, we're back to this area. These are called monkey vines. Well, that's what we call them. They can overpower a tree and over time kill the tree. Look at the monkey vines. See, here's little ones. So it has been approximately 29 minutes to walk the property, the perimeter of the property. I have some, up here at the entrance, I have some concrete that I'm going to use for the turn, because the turn will have to be built up and strong. The turn of the access road. A lot of water comes through here. So here's the entrance. Alright guys, give me some advice on how to make quality videos. I'll talk to you later.